Well, we're out here today cutting and tedding some hay. We actually got most of this piece done. That's all we're gonna do for today, because there's a chance of rain. It's real nice out today, as you can see. Chance of rain tomorrow, which is Friday, I think. Hey, let me look. I can't. I think tomorrow. No. Tomorrow is Thursday. So there's a chance Thursday and Friday. And Friday we're supposed to get some of that hurricane rain, which they're calling for 3 to 4 inches here. But we're hoping, as usual, they're going to be wrong. But because if not, we can just rake this, and there's a guy that does mulch hay that will come over and bale it up and do some mulch. There's some bales over there. I don't know if you can see them. Big squares that he's done earlier this year. So we're doing this, hoping, I guess it's pretty good hay, so we're hoping we can get it dry, and this would probably put quite a bit of hay in our hay mow. It's getting down there. We're down to working on some old hay we had left in there, but we'll see. Okay, we're back. Had to get out of Dad's way here. I'm pretty much caught up with him with the tedder. As you can see, we got the 6-star, and I'm just, it'll catch 2 rows, but I'm just getting this one behind him. And he's got 2 on that side, but I just meet him right in a row, so. But we only got this little chunk. It's maybe, I don't know, 3 passes wide at this spine, 16 foot. Because our self-propelled's down right now, so using the backhoe. But yeah, so we are hoping this will make some good square bales if we can get it to dry. Today's a nice drying day, as you can see. Maybe you can't by that hay. It's breezy out and it's sunny, so it'd be nice if we could dry up pretty good today, and then the rain, there's only like 40% chance for tomorrow, so if it could hold off, that would be great. It's supposed to be cloudy still, but I don't know. We are gonna take the chance here, because every time we don't take the chance, it'll be like this again tomorrow if we didn't cut this hay. Just because. But now that we did cut it and we're tedding it and everything, it'll probably pour tomorrow. But we can hope. As you can see, this is still some first cutting we're doing, which we still have plenty of first cutting to do. We're gonna have some second cutting coming up, and well, I don't know about second cutting. I think we did the second cutting, so we're gonna have that third cutting, and then we did some third cutting last week, and we're gonna have, so that'll be fourth cutting before too long. So we're pretty good on haylage right now. We got 1, 2, 3.5 bags of that right now that we've made this year. That half a bag, we just started eating into that bag. That was half bedding and half haylage. So we're eating into that one, and so we still have 3 full bags. 1 that's heifer feed, and 1 that is second and third cutting, and 1 that is first cutting that we did early this year. So that should be decent first cutting. This should make good square bales if we can get it to dry. Hopefully I'll be making the next clip of this video raking this, because it's dry enough to do something with, but we'll see. Well, we're back. It's not quite a week later. It's Tuesday the 13th, of August, and we are cutting second cutting for little square bales. The hay we were cutting and cutting in the first clip here got rained on, as I kind of figured. So local mulch guy is gonna come pick that up. But we are doing this. The forecast is a lot more promising. So we're gonna get this piece cut and cut out. This is second cutting, and we have a little piece of first cutting that's we usually do for little square bales. So that's what I'm working on right now. I was cutting that piece for a second time. That was in the first clip here, and I got that flat tire right there on the right, one of the middle two, the right of the middle two, had it flat, so there was a hole in the two. And then the one right to the right of that, the wheel bearing went in it, and the wheel fell right off. So I put new tube in that one tire there, and new wheel bearings, and that wheel seems to be all right. So we got this piece right here, decent sized little piece. It's our lower Angus pasture. We haven't put them out here because we downsized the Angus herd and they don't quite need all this anymore. They're doing fine on their other piece. So that's what we're working on right now, and maybe I'll take a little clip of Ted and some of that first cutting in a little while. It's been a couple days since I was tedding that second cutting hay. Never did get video of tedding the first cutting that I said I was gonna do after that one. I didn't do that till yesterday. I did that with our 40-30. It'd have been loud, but I think it'd have been cool footage either way. But now we're in the hay mow. I got that elevator going. Well, it's not going right now. And our barn one going. So I just have to, right now, actually, yeah, I don't know if you can see both those two bars. So it's kicking it out this mow here, which I don't want that. So I'm gonna have to open that mow and, let's see, or shut that mow, excuse me. I'm gonna open this mow because that hay's 1 and 2 years old down there, and we want to feed that out. So we can still get back there, and we have, the barn's pretty open, but we have a little window in that side that we can throw it out. We've been throwing it out there rather than carrying the hay from here all the way to the front. So yeah, so I'm gonna go up there. We'll leave that one so it'll go by, and we never put it out the end there just because the end of the barn's pretty open. And in case something happens, whatever, you're unloading a wagon down there and you don't, obviously you're not up here all the time when you're first starting to fill it, so you don't notice. That way there's room for hay to go off the end if it has to, and it's not just gonna burn about or something stupid. So I'm gonna go up there and open this mow, close that mow. I'm up here now. I already got that mow set to go off that side, and this is just get a little bit better idea what's going on here. There's just these bars. I already untied them. They were that way. So there, your bale will come, hit them, and keep moving. But then you put that one over there, the bale will hit, go that way, and vice versa. So I'm just leaving them open. They should stay pretty good in the open position. They got a spring under there. So that's how that works. Fuel in now. We got the 105 on the baler. Dad's gonna be running it. Massey 1840 with a thrower. And one of our easy trails. We just put a new beam under this one yesterday because the old one was rotten. It broke. So we built one out of 2x8. So we'll see if she holds up. And it's got a fan on the knives. Shuts off and open. counter at 0. We'll see how it goes. We got this second cutting. Dad raked it all up, and now he is baling. We just got a few in there so far, trying to get the kinks worked out for the season. Some of the only footage, oh, threw one right over. Only footage of baler I get, just because I gotta unload them. So once he gets a full one, then I'll be unloading. I'm sitting here on the Kubota. I brought a wagon down. I just brought it down with this so I could get some footage of the baler going. We will grab this bale and then go. Oh, there's 2 of them. All right, I'm gonna grab these and we'll catch up with him. So these bales, I just picked the 2 up that I had there to pick up, and they're really light, which we set the baler as hydraulic tension. We set it back to 0 just before I started filming. So they're like 30-40 pound bales maybe, which is kind of what we want. We always had a John Deere 326 baler, I think, and we never made them very tight with that. But we got this baler, and if anybody knows these things, has heard about them, you know they'll make a bale heavy enough you can just barely get your fingers in there, if you can get them in there at all between the bale and the string. So we just got it backed off. I appreciate it because I'm the one unloading them anyway. So I'll see how it goes. They felt pretty loose. We'll see how most of them feel when I unload this first wagon, and then I'll try to get a better look for you, or try to get a better feel for if they're going to be too loose, because we don't want them too loose, obviously, or they have a million bales with hardly any hay. So see what he's going to do. Maybe I'll do a little bit of walking here so you can, and shut up so you can just hear this baler work. It's headed that way. I gotta dump my wagon here too and go get a tractor. I don't know what one I'm gonna use yet. that was the end of that little row we had. Just gonna move over to this one. So, I don't know, we're probably not going to have a whole lot of bales in this field. And that first cutting field, he said he raked some of it. I don't know how much he raked, but I don't, that was real thick. This can dry out. I don't know, feels fine to me, but he's got the moisture tester and was checking them. But this will give us something to put in the barn. We've got that little stack I already showed you of maybe, I don't even know, 100 bales, 50, 100 bales. So we only do like 1,000, 1,500 bales anyway. So we're hoping we can get this, and if it stays sunny today and it's supposed to be decent tomorrow too, get that other field picked up of first cutting. And we should have a nice little chunk of it done. Usually we only spend like a week on this, 1,000 bales, you know. It don't take that long to get 1,000 bales. And we don't stack them or anything, we just let them drop in the hay mow. We don't have, that barn isn't structural enough, I don't think, to stack. So you fit a lot of bales in there if you stacked it, so. That's what we're up to. Got the first load here that I showed it filling. I ended up grabbing the 2440, so I'm going to probably put this on time lapse and unload it. I don't know how well you can see on that time lapse, but we got it. I don't know why it's doing. Oh, that could be why. Got a bunch of hay in there. But we got this one unloaded. There's like the first bale that came out. That's not going in the hay mow. So I'm gonna get the elevator shut off. Outside one, inside one. Looks like Dad's still working on the first wagon I brought down there, so we got a little minute to see what our little pile looks like. That shaft up there on the end's new this year, so that looks like it's holding up good. Got a nice little pile going. Maybe I'll get up there and push it kind of that way, but looks pretty good. First wagon in there, but that is going to be it for this video. Just rinse and repeat now. Load wagons, unload wagons, and then maybe I'll get some more footage of some square baling. If not, we'll be getting into round baling here soon. So there's one of them bales. You probably saw me struggle. The first few were like 50, 60 pounds. But then the rest of them, I think this is one. Yeah, just fluffy little 30, 40 pounder, maybe. So that's gonna do it for now, folks.